so, I love it too. Somebody said he loves the song. I love it too. I love the song too. So anyway, thank you so much for being there. Now I'm going to open the line. This is where we going to have it kind of interactive convo now. So you know the drill. Dial that number on your screen. It is WhatsApp call only, by the way. Okay, please don't dial it directly. You would never get through. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. It's Gabriel Agbotaya once again calling from London.
Gabby from London, my brother, sir. How are you?
I'm very good, sir. And you?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking. So you're live.
All right. First of all, I will always say thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
And I want to use this opportunity to reach out to everyone. Whether your own opinion on getting out of this quagmire that we find ourselves called Nigeria, is Biafra, whether it's Ududua, whether it's revolution now, whatever you believe in, there is something we all share in common. We all have one enemy. Like I've always said, there was a protest we had in London. I told people, look, to me, we only have two tribes in Nigeria. The tribe of the oppressor and the tribe of the oppressed. So the earlier the oppressed people realize it doesn't matter what ethnicity, what religious conviction you have, the earlier we realize it, the better it will be for us. Because when these people are doing what they are doing, that's the oppressors.
Yeah.
They have no tribe among them. They have Igbos among them. They have Yorubas among them. They have Hausa. They have Fulani. They have Edo. They have they all combine together to do what they're doing. You can see what Obasanjo is doing, running around now, campaigning one Nigeria, one Nigeria.
That's right.
Yes, one Nigeria is good, but not one Nigeria with this kind of system.
Arrangement.
Because, yes, with this arrangement, it's not working for anyone. He worked for them because they commit genocide in order to keep it together. So anything that would disintegrate it, people like that will always stand against it. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that let all of us come together. Let all of us come together, work together, make a demand. If not any other thing, at least let's make a demand for change of constitution that we include a referendum. So after that, people can come up, they can have a referendum if they want to. If they still want to be part of the union, fine. If not, have a referendum, then everybody go their separate way with peace and respect.
That's right.
So that's my own opinion. That's what I always tell everybody.
Thank you, Gabby.
So thank you.
It's a brilliant one. Everybody knows that this current one is not working, and people will actually do anything. I mean, they will do with anything else but this one. That's what the owners of Nigeria don't want. They want this one, not anything else.
No.
So the clash of interest.
They will not come against Obasanjo is what he is today because of the Nigeria we have today.
They said
all of them are relevant because of the Nigeria we have today.
That's right.
If such Nigeria is taken away from them, I don't think they are relevant.
They'll probably will not be as relevant as they are now. You are right. Thanks so much, Gabriel. Yeah, that's a very good one, by the way, because when something is not working, you can tell the disjointed arrangement called Nigeria. We've spoken about that million times on Maiyegun's Diary Political, right? And what people said is that, you know what? If these people care for Nigeria so much and they care for Nigerians, there are many things that are needed to be rearranged. One of them is that let everybody go back to what they agreed to when Nigeria was to be formed as an independent country. And doing so will simply means everybody will have to go back to his own affairs. People will now just have to make a patrick contribution to the center. Whatever they are doing at the center, you make a contribution there and give them something, not the center giving to the component body. Now that gave us a sense of belonging, sense of originality. You get to know who you are and what you are fighting for until Nigeria happened and we are all confused. Hello.
Maiyegun Baba.
Yes, sir.
I greet you.
I greet you too. Your name, sir?
Sunana Ahmed.
You see, that's another one. I hope this whole trick will end this year, Ahmed. Because sometimes I get to understand how you come on, then sometimes I don't, like now.
Yeah,
Yaya Day.
I'm invisible.
Yeah. What should I say? Is it Yaya Day? Then you say
Yaya kake kwana biyu. Yaya kake
Yaya
means how
Aiki.
are you
No,
doing?
Yaya Aiki.
Yaya aiki, how is work?
Okay.
Aiki lafiya kalau. Ya naka aikin.
Enankwana.
Yeah, in Awuni, it's night already, so in Awuni.
Inauni.
Yeah, in Awuni. Then I would say Lafia Kalau.
Lafia Kalau. I remember that
Ya
too.
mataya yaranka. Ya mataya yaranka. How is
my
the wife and the kids?
Lafia Cow.
So, mashallah.
Mandala. God bless you. Now, Ahmed, you have been listening to me all this while. You're going to be crucial tonight as well. All right? Go on.
Actually, I just came on the program.
Oh, did you?
I'm at work. So I just came on the program, made the call, and I don't know.
Okay.
I could hear when
so what would you like to add then?
To the Biafrans and everything there. And I just called to put my own part and
please,
at least if the Biafrans are listening, all these things that's happening, we are all in together. So the most thing we need is to come together. It doesn't matter who is Sabo or who is not Sabo. I used to listen when I watch someone Ekpa and stuff. I see comments. I don't like it. And I've even been on some Ekpa's program one certain time like that. When he brought me on and, I spoke. I was watching the comment. I was just laughing, like, look at you, say, Samuel Ekpa, be careful. This guy, it seems like he shouldn't be. It seems this guy is Sabo and stuff. I just kept laughing.
Everybody is Sabo, exactly. I mean,
Yeah, probably GSS. You don't know me. I came on, and but when I spoke my mind, I said what I have to say. Everybody was impressed. Like, oh, okay. You don't do that. You don't know someone. So if I come on your program and I say you don't know me, you don't know if I'm lying, you don't know if I'm saying it, you don't even know me. So but what I say at that moment will tell what maybe a little bit about this person, but you can't tell who is that person. You understand? You can only judge by what he said at that moment, but you don't really know who that person is for real. So you don't know everybody, and for you to just start judging someone doesn't make any sense. Which you don't even have no facts, you don't have any. So it's wrong, and this is exactly what the criminals are holding on to power want. They want you to be confused. When you are confused, they're happy about that because they know that your confusion, that is the only thing that will keep holding you back, and that is what they love the most. But the moment they see that unity coming, they understand that if that unity should stand, they are dead. They are dead. And that is where people need to make example like NSAS, all the movement. You see that when that unity begins to come together, they will be scared. But people fail to grab that point that these people don't want to see us unite. So why can't we just forget about whatever is between us or whatever?
Most of what people really waste their energy on, they spend hours on social media talking about, right? They are just like assumptions, presumptions, and they are so passionate about it, right? And they have a lot of audience who take them to heart, what they said. And these are baseless stuffs that cannot be, I mean.
It doesn't make any sense, And you see, I used to have a discussion, like I told you, we used to have this discussion, this outside group and stuff that we had. So we was talking, we was having discussion, and ever since this secure note stuff they started, there's a program we used to go on, we talk. So when I go on there, mine used to be different. Like I used to tell them, what I will say here, you will not like it. Because most of you here that are still saying secure note, I can see some of you still have the picture of maybe El Rufai, the picture of maybe one governor. You are there on your profile or whatever. You are hailing him. Meanwhile, he is the problem that you are still hailing. Those are the problems you have, but you still hail them and you are still looking for solutions. And I tell them, I say, see, let me tell you, until we begin to understand the true people we are, before you can find a solution, There is no way with the kind of arrangement that is in Nigeria and you think you are finding solutions.
No.
Meanwhile, you are there. You are still seeing that Nigeria as your own country. Meanwhile, the people that are saying we don't want Nigeria, you are seeing them as the enemy of Nigeria. Meanwhile, the real enemy are the people that are destroying you, are telling you that these ones that don't want Nigeria. Have you sat down on one day and see what is that Nigeria? As in, when you say you are in Nigeria, why are you in Nigeria, number one? What has that Nigerian given you? Nothing. Because, okay, you are abroad now shouting Nigeria, you are in Nigeria, Why don't you go back to that Nigeria? Go and live in that Nigeria. If you are in Nigeria, go and live in Nigeria. Since you are in Nigeria, you love Nigeria, go back and live in that Nigeria.
No, those are the ones who love Nigeria from abroad. And I don't like that. It's hypocritical. Like, it's just like hypocrisy. Let's put it that way. Like, you can't pretend to love something that you will never, ever experience again. You don't want to.
Yes. And someone was saying, you every time you just come on your Facebook, you are criticizing. Come back and come and change. If I come back, what will change? Nothing will change. Are you mad? You want Professor me di Dabi Moshe Dabi? How do you Yoruba say? That your own children don't. We that we grew up together. If say Baye Temisheri like ye Sheri missing, compare. So ko understand pay one Baye je. And so for me, play for experience. You people should come as much as you can come. Come down here, come and experience.
When I want to come, should come and see
probably you will even be more angered. You will even be more pissed off, more than what I am experiencing right now.
Even trying to manage. Ahmed,
yeah,
God bless you.
I was talking and they were saying no. They were now trying to divert from the issue. That's not what we are talking, as Islam. I say, come, keep Islam aside. All of us here are Muslim. Drop Islam aside. I'm not talking about Islam. Define who you are first. Forget about Islam. And the one was saying, no, Cassandra, you are, if this life, if you don't have Islam, I say, forget about, that is the same Islam they are using to destroy you, and you are there still talking about what Islam are you talking about? Are we not all Muslims in this group that we are talking? You just shut up and let's do what we have to. Stop listening to these people. I was pissed off, man.
Thank you so much for calling in, and then we hope people will listen. This is so vital that people need to understand that we need ourselves. And I keep saying it, and I can't emphasize it enough. But I will not stop saying it until we united.
That unity
is so important. Thank you so much, Ahmed. Let me take another call, Baba. So that's Ahmed who came on the show.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Can you turn off the broadcast so that we can talk on the phone?
Hello.
Yeah.
So important. Thank you so much, Ahmed.
Can you turn off the broadcast? Oh, dear. Please, if you want to call in, turn off your broadcast and listen to your phone. All right. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun. What's up?
How are you doing, man? What's up?
Are you on the program?
Live.
You are live?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So your name and where you're calling from, if I may ask?
I'm calling from United States of America. My name is Latif Kasim.
Latif. L-A-T. I remember somebody who had that. So how you doing, Baba? You're live.
I'm okay, man.
Good.
What I want us to look at is to necessary working. Gbogbo wa kọ́ la lè jà. Àwọn tí à ń bá dìlì wọ́n ń ṣe tí wọ́n máa fún wa ní òmìnira wa lẹ́rọ̀. We have to fight for what we need. I keep saying it. We have to believe that we have to gain this freedom by any means necessary. Gbogbo ọ̀nà tó bá gbà ló yẹ ká fún, because àwọn èèyàn yìí gbogbo ọ̀nà tó bá gbà náà fẹ́ fi dè wá mọ́lẹ̀.
That's right.
So we have to fight them. We have to stand up against them. Èkìní sọ̀rọ̀ pé a máa ro pé referendum àbóyìnbó kan máa rescue wa, kò sẹ́ni tó máa rescue wa. Àwa la máa rescue ara wa. Àwọn tó gbogbo àríbá kan náà, àwọn kan nágbára láàrin wa. Àwọn tó nágbára yẹn ló yẹ kán dìde. Àwa tá nágbára tá máa bá wọn pariwo bí tó ń sọ yìí. Àwọn náà wà láàrin wa. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ wà tán náwó tó máa gbélẹ̀ fáwọn tí ò nágbára. Gbogbo everything is gonna work together. In as much that about to believe pé We want this liberation in our lifetime. Ó yẹ kí a gbà kí àwọn ẹni burúkú yìí kan lọ láì lójú ayé wa láì ṣe kí wọ́n jìyà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Tó náà bá ẹ̀dẹ̀ wa jẹ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ fìyà jẹ ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn. Èmi tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ yìí, láti kékeré mi, I'm now 62 years old. Láti kékeré mi ní tí mo pé ìlú yẹn ń ṣèlú tí máa ti ṣoríire. Àtìrìn láyé wọn lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó ṣe Indoji tó ṣe yẹn ní tí wọ́n pé ìlú yìí wọ́n tẹ́ ní kankan sí dáadáa. Torí after tó ṣe Indoji yẹn táwọn aláìgbọ́n tó ọmọ kan tó rò bó fáwọn lówó ni. Inflation ti kó wa. Inflation 500%. Táwọn èèyàn ń tà ara ní tọrọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó di 2 naira. Àti pé ẹni tí wọ́n pé ìlú yẹn ibi tá à ń kọrí sí kì í ṣe ibi tó dáa. Gbogbo olórí tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti orí òun yẹn tó fi débi tó wà ń sìn kò sí tó wá èrè fún ìlú yẹn àkó ara wọn náà ń jà fún. So we just have to stand up and say the truth. A lè máa fẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Àwọn tó bá nágbára láàrin wa kán dìde kán ṣe ohun tó yẹ kán ṣe gbogbo wa la máa ṣe ohun tó yẹ ká ṣe. Yeah. Àwọn tó máa gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ jà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣe kínní kan àwọn kọ́ lọ́yìn máa rúùlù wa àwọn olórí ìwà níbi kan tó lọ́n fi wọn pamọ́ sí báyìí. But tó ní kálukú ò bá gbé ẹsẹ̀ tó yẹ kó gbé nílé débi tá à ń lọ.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We need to stand up. We need to fight these people. We need to destroy them because one balẹ̀ ayé wa jẹ́ ni.
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much for calling. We have to do something. Sir. God bless you. You have a
all right.
Take care, man. And you too,
okay,
sir.
Bye.
Sir. Can you nice one?
And keep up the good work. Whatever you are doing is very good, man. Just keep it up.
For the support.
Àwọn kan wà láàrin wa tó nágbára tó lè bá àwọn pípín yẹn jà. There are so many millions of Sunday Igboho láàrin wa. The only people wọ́n ṣe ní káwọn Sunday Igboho yẹn kọ́ dìde. Kò yẹ gbogbo akọ́lá nágbára but àwọn tó nágbára yẹn they need to use it. Torí tó bá lò kò wúlò.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
You need to use it.
You have to.
Only my repeat my benefit anything, but to my benefit any other waju. I want you to no me, I can the lower. But then the banana no more you better be can go through you that. Educate just you buy mama will buy educate just be that you more corneo in your near.
Bless you. Thank you so much, sir.
In our lifetime.
Amen. God bless you, sir.
Okay.
So let me take another one.
Maiyegun Janewa, Naibi number one.
Hello, Maiyegun today. Thank you. How are you, sir?
Yes, so I'm very fine, sir. Merry Christmas, Maiyegun, and Happy New Year in advance.
And you too, and compliment of the whole season to you. Your name, by the way, for the sake of our listeners.
My name is Lucky, and I'm calling from Ontario, Canada.
Lucky from Ontario. I've not heard from my Canadian friends in a while, so it's good to hear from you, Lucky.
Yeah, Baba, I do. I just I did not say thank you for your effort and everything for trying to bring us all together. You understand? Sure. Because these people will they fight with, so their power is there for disunity. They know that their power is in making Nigeria divided. But if we can all come together and have one voice, I'm telling you, these guys will run away. Like I do tell people that yes, me I love Biafra, I love Otutua. But for now we have one enemy, which is the people, the government of Nigeria. Like I said, you want Oduduwa, you want Biafra, but our Obas, our Igwes, they are still collecting money from the government. They are on the payroll. They will not allow that. But once they see that we are serious and we come together, they will not be able to defeat all of us. Right. You understand? Like Nigeria is in a deplorable state right now. I won't lie to you. There's nothing working. You get it? There's nothing working.
Lucky,
and the only solution is
somebody told me, somebody said if to say Nigerians are to really be smart or they want to prove that they are smart, there is no other time that the revolution will chase out all of these criminals. There's no better time than now. That Nigeria is vulnerable. Than now. Nigeria is broke.
Yes.
Nigeria is so porous that terrorists are making a hell out of the Nigerian military. There's no other time for revolution of the people to suppress and take over and take their life back. But
Baba, this is the time. This is the time that we need that one voice. You understand? I was in China in 2013. Can you believe it? I went there with my own hard-earned money to do my masters. But when I got there, I see the children of these northerners on scholarship. These guys cannot put 1 and 2 together. You understand? But they are there. I will say, okay, let me just go and buy one bread or see my jealous or see my jelale. But you see this guy coming out with groceries, bags. You understand? I was so shocked. I was like, wow, how did you do it? They never told me the way they got their scholarship. And they know nothing of there. Their own plan is Key Friday, or Lossy Club. You understand? But we, the Southerners, you see us struggling to make ends meet. And these guys are living lavishly life in China. Not just in China, every part of the world, Baba.
Baba, when you keep telling even at that, I believe, you remember there was a time we were having a chat on Maiyegun's Diary Political, and I said, there are children that they spend Nigeria money on abroad. Even the people they send on scholarship, they are, if they put the names together from 1960 to this date, I bet you they will see millions of names there, Abi. What was their contribution to Nigeria when they got back to Nigeria from those education?
Nothing, Baba, nothing. You remember when they asked one of the ministers in the North, say, what land does he have? He was telling us about Kilishi machine. Kilishi machine. As old as Mama was, he was saying they're trying to bring a machine that will be able to produce Kilishi.
And they will begin to export Kilishi.
Yes, Kilishi of all things, Baba, my brother. The thing weak me. I just tire. You understand? Then when you keep telling those ones in the south that about what they happen, they will keep telling you why you no come Nigeria, can't talk them now. Don't mean they suffer directly. It's not affecting me directly. Indirectly, I say they affect me. You understand? So when I went there, he tell you guys, this is what I want, this one. Did you support him? No. So you want me now to leave my own comfort and come to Nigeria to come and do what now?
No, if you cannot live, you cannot hear what they are living. It is like you go there, you go and show them and say, you should not be where sleeping in the dark. You should not be going and then to trek kilometers to go and fetch water. These are lives that conveniences that should have been there. You should go there and remind them.
Exactly.
I want you to come and tell them that no, this is life.
You hear some people telling you that swagger, did this one for that one. He did this one for that one. I was like, are you guys daft? Is Tinubu supposed to take some sort of people and do that, or make the whole place a government for everybody, so everybody can benefit? Is it supposed to select people? People okay? You understand? They are not. I don't know. I don't know if because Buhari is the head that is so dull that everybody now is like dull too. You get it? Because they said if the head is corrupt, what would the bottom be? They will also be corrupt. So I believe the Buhari mentality, the Buhari is affecting everybody.
A lot.
You understand? Because they don't think again. They now see impunity as part of living, part of life. You know, you say to people,
Lucky, we are talking about people. We are talking about people who glorifies poverty. They glorify poverty. They feel like God loves them because they are poor. Do you know that?
Exactly.
Like, if you are rich and you are, all these things, all of you are enjoying, they will not take you to heaven, because they are poor enough to say God loves them because they are poor.
Baba,
I've never seen anything.
I have pay list in Nigeria. Me when they collect paycheck for you, I think people they pay for Nigeria.
Yeah.
You understand? At the point I don't pay, look account. $20 remain. I get 2 car. I ask my wife who go come buy for it. Now you have been at me. Ever see that? I say no. I know they displease myself to please anybody again. Because they don't want it. They don't think the way you are thinking over here. They don't think it. They don't think that way. You understand? It's so bad.
Thank you so much, Lucky.
Baba, we can allow you to do the show. They go. The thing is plenty.
No, just plenty now. If we are talking about Nigeria, the disappointment is endless. But we say all these things here to see if they can know that we feel their pulse. We feel what they feel.
Exactly.
And if they can at least change how they approach things, maybe the way things approaches them will change as well. Of course, it will change if they change how they approach things. But God bless you, Lucky.
Baba, now with the meetings happen here, if you don't see Chidi, worship media, you don't see me. Understand? Now we they make and they happen for here. Now we they represent for here. Anytime, any day.
Just hold Baba. So that when I come Ontario or I come Canada at all, I will get to know that I will still be at home.
Yeah, don't hear the name Lucky. Now I realize only me one be the Lucky for Canada. Like they joke about the name Lucky is so unique.
Trust me,
Baba.
this particular one is a lucky one. So I know. Thank you, Baba. Let me take another call.
Yeah, Baba.
Nice
Baba, lie down, Baba. One love, Baba.
One
Thank
love.
you, Baba.
Cheers, man. I have another caller. Hello there, sir.
Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
How are you, my dear brother? Merry Christmas.
Very well. How are you, sir?
In Naria.
Compliments.
Yes. Thank you. I feel so happy to have the opportunity to just have a chat with my people tonight.
It's amazing.
That certain what the most vital information that people like you, Maiyegun, and people like Koiki and some others are doing today is like filling the gap of what we as Nigerians have been so deprived, so disenfranchised to understand that even we today must understand that the country Japan, the country South Korea must have certain agreement with the West that they will be taking some royalties. Those royalties, they will continue to enjoy it till the kingdom come. And we cannot even in Africa stop the royalties that created the states that we are in today. What the Europeans will never get involved in Africa is teach us how to fight, to develop, to have a system to develop our own people. However, the problem we're having today is based on the failures of the ineptitude of our military leaders, who we call heroes today. They were trained to protect the integrity of the territory from enemies. They never had the wherewithal, mentally, intelligently, intellectually, to develop a movement to actually help create a system that will develop our own people, which is well protected in Japan, South Korea, and all those places. So, with the problem we are having today, that people like you are trying to fill the gap of what those Awolowo, the Ajashian, and Ganesa, Fela, what they were trying to say, directly or indirectly, is the fact that people like IPOB, whether it's Sunday Igboho or Kanu, they have used their brief moments now to try to educate and awaken people to understand that, wait, we have lost all those military years which has created and exposed the ineptitude and the lack of and the misuse of the intellect of what our traditional institutions stood for. Exactly. So people like whatever people like Obasanjo will be saying, they might mean well, but irrespective, they never have that intellectual ability
like a missed opportunity for them to decide.
Exactly, they cannot
be anymore because they've missed it.
Exactly,
it's like a lost years of no movement,
because
no real
exactly. So even what Awolowo achieved during that time, he didn't achieve it on his own. I hope you can still hear me.
I'm with you, sir.
Yeah, because all we are all fighting for now, the West has come and say, wait, this is our royalty in creating your country. The problem these military guys have used without any intellectual capacity is to create a subordinate of what
they were.
That relationship between the West and us has created and think they can achieve. That's why we have 36 states with only about 5 or 6 of them that is actually viable.
You're right.
And we still have people who created being respected to be talking about the future of those who have been failed by that same system, to respect them. The youth of today, I don't understand. With people talking about 2023.
You are right, sir. That is why you said that the confusion is there, and people like us filling in the gap. We might be doing a great job, we even have no idea of yet.
Exactly. People talking about 2023, they are missing the point completely. And to me, I will continue to support the way you guys are.
Thank you, sir.
Preaching what you are preaching. When you listen to many commentators there, they know exactly what the issue is. How can you be fighting for the development of your own people and it becomes a treason?
It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand. Exactly. I mean, it's coming a treasonable offense. I cannot. Even in this country, if you do that in UK.
I mean, come on. I live in Scotland. We were never accused of treasonable felony. We said a lot of things. We did campaigns. We were never haunted. We were never targeted or profiled for standing for the independence of Scotland. So it's a crazy show.
And you see people. That's why we have many resources lying fallow. Just people like all the presidents of before and today looking for their cronies to take charge of those resources for their own friends to be taken away, not for the development of the people.
At all. Thank you so much,
sir. It's time for Nigerians to wake up.
Thank you,
sir. To wake up and say, it's time we look for anyhow to develop our own people. All the system we have do not work. They do not represent the development of our own people. And that's why we are failing.
I know. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Hearing from you again, by the way. You know, it's always so scarce.
It's a pleasure.
Talking again. So you have a good one, sir. I'll take another call.
And you too.
So I have another caller. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, my general.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Danny,
my brother.
Radical from Atlanta, Georgia.
Say that again.
Radical from Atlanta, Georgia.
Radical. You want to be called Radical, right?
Radical brother.
Radical brother from Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, I love that. You are live, sir. Please.
How you doing?
Very well. I'm trying to survive. Yourself?
I know. I'm doing okay. I can't complain.
Thanks, man. God bless you. So, compliment of the season, by the way, my brother.
You too, Maiyegun. You're doing wonderful. Just remind me of my Aluta days in Nigeria when I was in college. I just keep wishing I could wind down by the hand of clock, but it's okay.
It's okay.
We start where we stopped. I sent you a message on your personal chat. It's a long one. It's called by one barrister, Emeka Umabalasi. So he was commenting.
You're just going to give me the highlight of it for the sake of this chat, then. Are you?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, then.
You know, 2 days ago or 3 days ago, the army came up with a press conference that they have arrested one notorious ESN IPOB leader in Enugu.
In Enugu, yeah.
I don't know if you saw that news.
I saw it.
Yes. Oh. Now, this barrister, Emeka Umabalasi, has all this human rights legal group that is leading.
Right.
So they went in there to investigate, and they found out that this was the army in a Gestapo style invading a community on the eve of Christmas. When people who wait for Christmas night service are coming home, the army pounced on the village. They even killed a 13-year-old boy that they broke into his parents' house and the child was running, and they shot him at point blank. They killed a palm wine tapper that they saw on a palm tree. They shot at him on a palm tree. The man is injured, fatally injured. He's in the hospital according to the report. They saw another palm wine tapper walking home with his keg of palm wine. They seized it from him. And eventually, they saw a young man, they called him Namdi, about 42 years. They say he's the leader they have been looking for.
That's the guy they picked, right?
Yes. And they picked him up and dropped a gun beside him and saying he had an AK-47. And I keep asking myself, it might take a little longer, but the true story will always come out. Sure. And the victims always knows the true story. Right. It's just like enslaving somebody and telling them, oh, I brought you Christianity, or we're going to Middle East to teach them Christianity, and you're invading them. The people know, the locals, the natives know that you're not teaching them any Christianity. And moreover, if you think you're teaching them Christianity, they don't ask you to come and teach them.
They ask you to come.
It's just like what America did in Afghanistan. After 20 years, water still found its level. Okay? So, right. Those who are shouting one Nigeria, the politicians, the governors, the elite that is enjoying Nigeria and shouting one Nigeria, how do they think that these victims will eventually come to accept this one Nigeria? If this one Nigeria means death to them, how are they not thinking that someday this people will rise up to say enough? Are they not thinking that
at all? Because you know,
I mean, it beats my imagination. How you are telling me I love you? It's only a witch that will tell you I love you and is sucking your blood. That's why somebody told me that the love of a witch is death.
You know where I got from this, radical brother. Yeah, you know what I picked up from this. We know the trauma of the existence of the Nigerian military and security forces in Eastern Nigeria. Most of the time, some people feels like it's been exaggerated, right? Some people feel like
these are real.
Some feel like it's not really happening. Some others believe that all of those stories about crime, criminals, this unknown government and that, then justify the amount of injustice, brutalization, and even killings of Igbo people in Eastern Nigeria today. So all of this so complex, out of this whole thing, like you said, the victims knows. There are victims.
The victim knows the reality.
Families who are victims. No matter what everyone believes, no matter what everyone says, whatever you want to believe,
the victims know the truth.
They are victims. And they know. I don't think they're going to go away. And it's going to just go away like that. No.
It won't go away.
It doesn't go away. I'm with you.
Especially in this age where people can document, do videos, they have the bodies. It's not like a civil war when people are in the bush. People are in their communities, so they see and they know what's going on.
That's right.
So, and I asked my question. I asked my friends in other forum that I am. I say, where are the bishops? Where are the political leaders? Why are they not talking? Do they think the people have amnesia when they will come out tomorrow to say, let's forgive and forget, let's move on? If you have killed my own brother, bro, I'm not going to move on.
No way.
I don't care. I will not move on
from that. I mean, tell me.
I will not move on. I do not leave vengeance for God. I try if I can to avenge. I do not leave vengeance for God. God did not kill the person. Right. So why would I leave vengeance for God? So these people, sometimes I get so angry and I say, why are Nigerians not sufficiently angry enough as those of us outside? We have a better life. I have a living. I have a job. I have other things. But anytime I open my phone and look at things happening in Nigeria, I get enraged. Why are Nigerians not sufficiently angry? Because if we have Nigerians sufficiently angry, this things will end in one day.
Some said it's because they have no access to the real information. Those of them who uses internet, they spend their time on frivolities, things that add no value to their existence.
To them,
you know what I mean? So
that is true. That is true. That is true.
Some said that's the reason why Nigerians are not really reacting in a way, because they have no idea what is really going on.
And the government has emasculated the mass media. I went home 4 years ago. You couldn't believe it. You know, like when I was in Nigeria many years ago,
right.
If you go to a barber salon, people will wipe down a clipper with Parazone, right? Before they barb another person.
Yeah.
I went home 4 years ago. They were using lighter to burn clippers. And I asked them, who told you that? I asked them, who told you that heat ordinary heat from a lighter will kill a HIV or whatever that the clipper can transmit. And I asked them, how much is parazone? How much is jig? Lo and behold, there was no parazone anywhere in the market again.
No,
I had to step out because the clipper I came home with cannot work in Nigeria. Is a 110 volt from America.
Right.
So I went into the market. I bought a jig, and I say, hey, clean the clipper.
Caution. They say prevention is better than cure.
And keep the rest. And keep the rest for others. From the many weeks I stayed, I didn't hear one single jingle against HIV or public health jingle. Nothing. The radios are talking trash. They are talking nonsense. No communication going on. Nothing. I told people, I say, you guys are 20 years backward from what I left. Everywhere has been squalomized. Places that were GRA before I left are now bacha. Get to everywhere. And people think they are making progress. And when I'm talking, they look at me like, you are mad. Where are you from?
So it seems that this thing is general, right? It's like some of us will go from abroad, right? Sometimes when we begin to talk, sometimes you yourself will begin to ask, maybe I am the mad one then. Maybe I am actually the one that is mad. Because it's like everybody here, they are normal. They are doing all these abnormal things and it looks normal to them. Am I the only mad one?
It looks normal. Exactly. That was my experience. I was like, I look at myself. People where they think I'm mad, I'm wearing good clothes. Some of them naked. And you're thinking I'm the one that is mad. I'm like, Holy Ghost.
So who is
if somebody doesn't know he is in trouble, how then do you begin to save him? How do you then begin to save him?
Radical brother, thank you so much for this experience that you share with us tonight. Like people say on Maiyegun's Diary Political, somebody told me personally and he said, do you know you have these special callers? People who actually take their time to speak on Maiyegun's Diary Political, and this part is his own most interesting part, where you don't know who is going to be on the phone, but you can be rest assured you are never going to be bored. Thank you so much, Radical brother. Let me speak to another
Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Thanks, man. It's a pleasure there. So I'm going to take another call. This time around, I have hello.
Hello, Maiyegun Diary.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon. Very well. I'm calling from the US.
From the US. Do you mind giving us your name, or you want to, pass it?
My name is Niyi.
Niyi. God bless you. So Niyi from the US. You are live, sir. Please.
I've been watching your program for quite a while, but this is the first time I have the opportunity of calling. However,
thank you.
You see, as a people, we have been decimated educationally. You need to be self-aware first. That something is all right before you can start demanding for it.
That is right.
Some of us who are professionals, when we started our careers in Nigeria,
that's right,
we just focused on education, professional examination, and all that. We paid little attention to politics. But I lost my own sanity when I started paying attention to Nigeria politics. All right.
I'm with you, sir.
When you read Nigeria history, okay, and you now pay attention to Nigeria politics in the contemporary, world, okay, you lose your sanity. Place them side by side. You lose your sanity. And if you are somebody who doesn't take nonsense from anybody, you will revolt. And which means you realize that your condition has gotten to a situation that will require you to act. But these politicians, they understand the game. You see Nigeria as a company, and they only understand one language. That language is a permanent interest.
That's right.
And it doesn't matter which side of the divide you come from. And, I had the privilege. Yes. You see, I had the privilege of working with the Hausas, with the Igbos, in my professional career, I'm a Yoruba person.
Lovely.
All right. And those of them, I mean, especially the Northerners that I had worked with, these guys are normal people. They don't have any political interest.
No.
They are very fair. In fact, in my career in Nigeria as a banker, the only person that I ever knew put his foot forward for me and fought for my promotion. Okay. It's a full animal.
Somebody who stood up for you. Wow.
Stood up for me. It's a full animal. Wow. In fact, he said, "Me, you will be promoted," and he ensured it happened. He fought against the Yorubas, okay, who are even deeper lifer and redeemer. It's a chronic Muslim full animal from the north. All right.
I'm with you.
So when you are self-aware and you don't have any political interest, all right, you act like a normal person.
You will be normal.
But Nigerians, yes. But Nigerians, on the other side, who have been disenfranchised politically, they are not self-aware.
No.
They don't understand what some of us are talking about. All right. And that's where the conspiracy actually comes from. If you don't know what you have, right to, you won't fight for it.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if you don't understand the situation, you can never know how to react to it.
You can't.
You can't. I agree.
Okay. And for those who are self-aware, these guys are tools in the hands of the politicians.
Sir, it's somehow you and me, you and myself, right? We have some sort of a synchronization going on here, right? Those who are aware, some of them turn to the willing tool in the hand of the politician instead of challenging. Go on.
And they cannot challenge the status quo.
They can't.
Because they know what that means. They know the truth. Okay? But as long as that personal interest is there, they will not speak up.
They won't.
For the people who are downtrodden. And for the people who are downtrodden, they are the majority. They don't have the voice. They don't have the means. They won't say they want to revolt. Okay?
They don't sometimes they don't even know how. You get what I mean? Even when they want to revolt, they don't know how.
They don't know how. But one thing I believe that soon and very soon, it never matter how they revolt. They will revolt. I saw the nakedness and how vulnerable the middle class people are during the last ESAP in 2020. These guys that we called area boys, after they have get the police station, under the police station, weaken their defense, they now started going to one state or the other.
That's right.
And you cannot resist them.
Not predict what is going to hand us.
I remember these guys had the God to be going from one supermarket to another, looting them.
They had it.
A supermarket in front of my head.
The saddest thing is this. The saddest thing is this.
Yes.
Those who are protesting, right? Those who have the chance of protesting, right? Those ones are there protesting.
Yes.
These are the remnant of the society.
I'm not talking about those who are protesting. No. I'm talking about the ones you called remnants or thereabouts.
The real people who are the victims of the rotten system.
Exactly.
Right. Go on.
These guys they entered a big supermarket. Even the mopo guarding our ethics could not shoot at them.
They do.
Because they know that if you try it, will enter the estate. All of us could not sleep. You understand? That's when I realized how naked, how exposed we are.
How vulnerable you can
well,
be.
How vulnerable can be. If this guy decides to take down the system, it doesn't cost them 1 week.
It will collapse.
And I think what we can also do in Nigeria is that we can adopt what our brothers in the East adopted. Sit at home. Civil disobedience. I'm not fighting anybody. If you decide to sit at home for 1 week and make certain demands that will even affect the international community, nobody flies out. Everybody is in a situation. You know, we'll make reasonable demands. Release Sunday Igboho, release Kanu. This incompetent president will resign. You know, change the constitution. Let's be articulate in our demand. Sit at home.
Be articulate on what we want and go for it until you have it. I'm with you, sir. Go on.
Exactly. You know, if we are able to achieve that 1 week straight, we can plan for it. 1 week. They think it's a joke. You know, but that people get used to it.
Interesting. I can feel it.
It's even too far. It's too far. It's too far. Because we cannot build, we cannot crossing the same bridge and still be beaten by the same crocodile of a so-called constitution every 4 years. And some people are just taking us for a ride. Brian is not more intelligent than I am.
No.
He's not more educated than I am.
No.
Some of my friends think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. You know, I don't really care because the truth is, if you say it, we will die. If you don't say it, we will see that at the end of the day.
I know. Thank you so much, sir. It's been a very, very good tour. You just took us now on this particular call. Some of us have picked the message, and trust me, they don't go to waste. It's just that we haven't made up the number yet, and we will make up that number, sir. Thank you so much, Nei. Let me take my last call, and then we can call it a night. Our time is almost up, and then yeah, it's been a wonderful night, by the way. The conversation has been hovering around what can be done, people's reactions, and the rest of that. But most importantly, we need ourselves. It's so important. It is so important that we continue to echo that. The reason is because we don't have anything but ourselves. We can't tear ourselves apart. We can't tear ourselves down. We can't glorify breaking the same house that many people have been killed for. So this unity, preaching, all of that, drop your ego, drop your own whatever things that makes you feel so, kind of insulted or offended in a way. What that simply means is that say words that gives people courage to say, yeah, we can still do this. Say words, say things that encourage people to come together. Because if the purpose is for freedom, liberation of ourselves, as people say, then that should be an unconditional kind of relationship, not the one that will be like, I can't touch you, the long pole. I'll take my last call now, and I'll call it a night after that. So, hello.
Maiyegun the General.
Yes, sir.
The throne.
How are you?
Fine, and you. Greetings all the way from Spain to you. Magic Fit is calling.
God bless you, my brother. So, how is everyone over there, by the way, because it's all the season now.
We are fine. We are doing fine.
Amazing. Now you're going to be my last caller. Well, I'm here. I'm still here.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Now you'll be my last caller, and then please make it count, okay? After you, it will be you. So go on, please.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, you remember the last time I called, and I told you those that went to Benin Republic, they did not go there for the Benin Republic government to release Sunday Igboho. I told you that word.
You did say that.
They went there for their personal reason, for Nigeria to remain one, for them to continue to make Nigerians. Secondly, this second person that spoke before this, your last call, I agreed with them. Let me tell you, when the guy was saying Where are the pastors? Where these same pastors we have in Nigeria, they forgot that Martin Luther King was a reverend father. They forgot that this man was among those that fought for the emancipation of the black people in America. These reverend fathers and these so-called pastors we have in Nigeria, they are part of the system. They are benefiting from the system. How would they tell their members? Those of us living in foreign lands, have you ever seen where you pray for you to have light?
No.
Or you pray for the government to come and tide roads? Have you ever seen?
No.
For you to pray for the government to come and build good hospitals? Have you seen? No. Because they are part of the system in Nigeria. That is why they want Nigeria to remain that way. For them to continue to get what they are getting from this bad system called Nigeria. Just like you said yesterday, it is the revolution of the mind, like we talked about yesterday.
That's right.
Before the people will queue and know what they want to fight for. And secondly, I will not forget to tell you,
Please.
I want to thank you very much, Maiyegun. God bless you. I remember when you spoke in one of your programs, you said, we should not rejoice over the issue of unknown gunmen.
I did say that.
We should not rejoice. If you go on net, I listened to Rochas when he was talking about the people unknown gunmen. That's what Uzodinma is part of it. There is one police officer they made mention of called Shaba.
I know. I was screaming about it, and I bet sometimes I just felt like, would these people think, what is wrong with this Maiyegun? It's kind of Maiyegun.
Maiyegun, God will bless you. God will bless you.
For months.
The unknown government is the handwork of this bad system for them to rope IPOB into the issue of unknown government.
Absolutely.
Just like the way you said. IPOB had no hand in unknown government. Nnamdi Kanu have no hand in unknown government. It is manufacture of this same government to rope them.
And it's so sad. They are killing Igbos to prove that.
They are killing Igbos to prove that.
They are killing innocent people. And I've been screaming that. They are killing innocent people. They say, Maiyegun, shut up. They are unknown government. This I said, don't celebrate them. You have no idea about them. You don't know them. They just came from nowhere. Yes. They started doing all of this. And you said, they are not. These are criminals sponsored by the politicians. Read the line. Read the timeline.
You are right. Yes. Like what you said, before Hope Uzodinma came to power, there was nothing like unknown government. You said it.
No.
There was nothing like that. I remember Rocha said there is this 150 dead bodies in the mortuary that one reverend father is crying over. That this unknown gunmen led by this Shaba killed. They are just killing young Igbo men, tagging them as IPOB members.
Exactly.
They are not.
They hunt them down, they kill them. The ones they can't kill, they give them to the police. Police will display them. They will say, we capture this unknown gun IPOB member. And you know one thing is this, it is not even everybody in Eastern Nigeria is a member of IPOB. Yes, there might be people who actually they go along with Biafra struggle, but they are not IPOB. But they will just pick people on the street like this. They will do all those police raiding, right? Shoot those they will shoot. Take pictures of those, they will take their pictures. After all those things, innocent people, they just deport them to Niger State, send them to Suleja, send them to Nasarawa prison, send them to here, forget them there. How can they be that cruel? Well, many people don't know the cruelty of this crime, and I can't stop shouting about it, even if I continue to sound like a madman to them.
No. God will bless you, Maiyegun. God will just bless you. God will give you more wisdom. It is wisdom.
Amen.
And whenever I go back to your old video, those who could not listen to your video, they should always go back to your old video and play it. That is where I'm getting most of my information. I normally go back and play it and just look at the straight line. Maiyegun said this, and this one is coming out.
It's not hard.
It is the handwork of this bad government.
It's them.
So God bless you, my brother. We will get there and we will fight and bring down this system.
God bless
you. God bless you.
We will get there. You know,
prosperous New Year ahead.
The truth doesn't need any patching.
Yeah.
You know, one thing is this. You know, when you are saying the truth, right? When you are saying the truth, you don't need to remember anything. That's one thing my grandfather taught me. He said, because I'm always somebody who wants to lie his way out of a beating. Old man I was so afraid of so much, yeah? And when he calls me, did you do this and that? Then I will begin to look for, you know, lies to deviate.
Excuses, yes.
And you know what he told me? He said, telling many lies will not save you. And when you say the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Since that time, I realized that I can speak my mind the same way I spoke it 7 years ago. It's the same way you will check me reading or talking again today. Yeah. Because I don't have to remember what I said 7 years ago if it was true. You just mentioned part of them now. So thank you for your
God
for your sincerity.
You, my brother.
I appreciate you. Take care.
God bless you. Yeah, me too. All the best. Wisdom more to you. More wisdom.
Compliment of the season.
Yeah, good night.
To the madam.
Wish you the same, my big brother, the general, the temple of truth.
Love, So thank you so much to every one of you who took time to join me tonight. I'm gonna see tomorrow, right? I'm gonna do a full broadcast on this issue of unknown gunmen, the discovery that Okorocha just said something about. I'm going to do it again as a refresher because many of us, Stockholm syndrome, where they affect the rest of Nigeria, and they affect many of us too. If you don't keep reminding people the atrocities of these people, if you don't keep, because that's what they do. They use their propaganda to repeat lies again and again and again and again until they themselves begin to believe the truth. But your job is to be smart enough to always have the fact with you. And if we have to repeat that again and again and again, that you continue to know this, if that's what I'm going to do, I will do it. In fact, that's what I do anyway. I do that all the time to make sure that people get to know when your government and the politicians are cooking up things to set you up. They don't care about lives. They don't care about anyone. They can sacrifice as many lives as they want. So they decided to make Imo State, the Igbo land, secure, to bring this insecurity to the Igbo land, because it will be easier when people are panicking, when people are scared. You can easily do whatever you want to do, including building a Ruga. And then for people of Izombe, where Oples Uzodinjo could not hold any longer after collecting the $150 million that Buhari's government gave to him to start a Ruga in Imo State, right? As he could no longer hold on, he accused the people of Izombe of being IPOB supporters, sent the soldier after them, simply because the people of Izombe came out and they protested that they will not give their land to anything for Ruga. Yeah? The following 2 weeks after that, the soldiers were in Izombe. They were shooting, bombing, arresting innocent people. They displayed them as IPOB sympathizers, IPOB stronghold. But the purpose of all those attacks is no other than taking their land for Ruga. So all these things, when you pay attention to them very well, and then you look at the IPOB and the Biafran struggle, you will realize that they are at opposite contrasts. They can't be in any way related, especially the insecurity that is developing in Eastern Nigeria. Look around you. I'll say more on that some other time. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time, for joining me tonight. If you are watching me on YouTube, like that video as usual, okay? Share it with your contact and wherever you tell them to watch Maiyegun Diary Political, and subscribe onto Maiyegun's Diary Political if you haven't. And I'm going to see you some other time. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Please stay safe. Good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. àní ẹ̀sùn àjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.